Hi there, Mark here. Hope you guys are all well. I saw an article today, I didn't actually read the article, I just saw the headline about in Photoshop about how you can, if a photo doesn't crop quite correctly, three little tips that you can do to make the photo crop better. So what I did was I didn't read it, I didn't want to read it and cheat, but these are a few things that I do if it doesn't crop well. So what I have here is a picture of this guy with a t-shirt on standing by the swimming pool. And when I do social media posts, quite often I like to post the pictures square so that when you're scrolling through Facebook and Instagram, they're square. Um, Twitter's a bit different, it still wants to be 16 by 9, but I just prefer to have the images square. So I just set my crop up, just crop square. So at the moment, as you can see, this crop is it's too big, too small, it's going to cut most of them out. So if I want still a bit of the top there, and I don't want to cut off his hands, so if I scroll down, get a bit more of the guy in, but now I've got these two big bars down the side. So often what I do is easiest thing to do I find is go for a color, maybe even black, try black, do a full that in black, full that in black, and then at least it sort of makes the image stand out. Alternatively, you could do the same in white. That's not going to work because got too much black there already, but that white, put that in white, and now it just looks sort of quite different. But again, it's a bit boring really, but that's maybe that's put it as the first thing you could do to make your image crop better, so you can have it as a square. So at least it's got these two bars down the side. But let's go back to the original crop. So then what we can do is we can duplicate this layer, duplicate layer, and duplicate it again. So now we have two duplicate layers, and what I want to do is hide the top one because that's the one I'm going to be using obviously as the top one, and I'll move this one, move it to the end, and take this one here and move this one that way. Now if I put this one back on top, it's sort of, now it gives quite a cool, it almost looks like it's sort of meant to be. So I'd say that's sort of number two, although I'm a bit don't really like this here very much, so maybe we'll just grab the brush. Maybe let's try this. We take this color here, the swimming pool color, do something like the mixing tool. We select the correct layer. So this one here. I think it probably actually even looks better with the original parts in, so I'll go back and put that back in. So I would say that's step number two. So you could have these parts with the lines down, and I think it looks okay actually. You could straighten it up. So I could move this one over here, straighten the bar up, which maybe actually looks quite good. But then obviously I've got a bit of the top here which is not quite right. So again, I'll just use the color picker and paste that in there. There we go. So you can't really notice that so much. So there you go. The bar looks straight. Right, I lost count of how many we've done, but I think one other thing we can try is put another layer over the top. So if I add another layer, and let's pick a cool color, one of these colors, just choose this. PC's running a bit slow, need a new PC. Brush tool. So what we can do is just brush PC is running very slow. Jeepers. How slow is my computer? Right, while we wait for the computer to catch up, it's just ridiculous. So now what you can do is just set the opacity. Just put the opacity up slightly. So now you still got your lines, but it's a lot more sort of hidden. So put a bit more over here. Yeah, so there's, but I'm not, as I say, I'm not sure if this is step number 3 or step number 4, but there we go, there's another good way to hide your line. So we could put another line up here, another one up here. So with the opacity hidden, the more I go over it, the darker it'll become. So let's see, so it's in 73%. I'll take it right out, it's quite bright. Put it back again. Just sort of makes the guy the subject. And then one thing I really like to do is draw a line around him. So one more layer, pick a cool color that's in the picture somewhere else. Quite like this yellow, or whatever color it is. Maybe take the pencil tool, just make a little line around here. Put this on, another, it's not quite the same. Bit thick. Right, so there you have it, guys. 3 or 4 different ways of making your image crop a bit better. So if you just don't like the crop of it, the picture's too long or whatever, and you want to make it square, you could either just crop it square, and then you've got the 2 sidebars down the side. We started off making them white, then we made them black, and then we made 2 more layers of the same image, slid one to the one side, one to the other side. So then made the background a bit more sort of in keeping with the rest of the picture. And then lastly, we then made another layer over the top and took one of the colors and sort of shaded it in and changed the opacity to a bit lower, so it's a bit more see-through. So that it sort of blended in with the background of it. And then lastly, we then just put another color, a little border around the edge, just to kind of make it stand out again a bit more. So there you go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care, see you next time. Cheers, bye.